people, how you doing? Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. It's now the end of 2025. You know what I mean? Like, get that out of here. I'm here to tell you, okay? If you didn't find yourself or whatever you were trying to do in 2025, if it's not done by now, I mean, what are the chances? Let's go ahead and mark it for 2026, baby. Claim it in 2026. That's where we are with that. But no, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. Something about coming into a new year, that just gets you so excited. I mean, it could be, honestly, that Christmas, bendito, the end of the year, so loco. It'd be so insane. But we're here, okay? And we're going to have the very first release for January 2026, baby. And it's happening on the 2nd. So here's what we have. One is a reprint, two new guides, okay? Three total. So let me show you the reprint real quick here. And I have this right here. It's a white back for me. But for you, it's not going to be, okay? It's going to be one of these little purple backs and stuff. But I have the old school one. It's a reprint. There, no, nothing changed. It's the same thing. This one is now 289 waterfalls, so it's been renumbered. I don't remember what the original number was, but anyways, I actually got mine off of that prettyfingersbyrobin trade sale group. Somebody was selling. I was like, yo, hook me up. I don't have that, dude. Then I got to buy it when it released, but I got it, baby. And one of the things that really drew me to this thing outside of the beautiful and tropical rainforest is right here. It's our beautiful little cheetah, maybe leopard. Kind of looks leopardy, right? I don't know, but I love him. Make him whatever you want, okay? It's your world. On top of that, this isolate dude right here, you see him? Why is he so cool? I love it so much. One of my favorite things, honestly, straight up, is just looking into absolutely nothing. That's the reason why the beach is one of my favorite places to visit, because when you're looking out into the ocean, it's just nada, it's just freedom. It's bliss. That's what it is. So I love it. I'll just pop a little chair up right there. Boom, boom, boom. As close to the edge as I can. And just let them waves hit me. And I'm just staring at absolutely nothing. You hear me trying to clean my brain where it is nothing. Because I think always got something. But anyways, besides the gorgeous guy and the little China leopard and the man by himself, there's also a curious little reindeer, he was like, what you looking at, bro? Don't come make my day type deal. But he's having a good time. It does have this one, and it has a couple of volcanoes on there. This one is like mountain looking, you know, and then it has some of those clouds, different kind of clouds, open type, mountain type, and then these right here with a little bit of a shadow underneath them. So this one is really beautiful. I have not used it though, believe it or not. I don't know. I have it a minute. I bought this like pre-summer. I had this, but anyhow, the new ones that are coming. This one is number 302. Look at that. It's so freaking cute. And it's called Balloon Animals, okay? I have used this guy. And in my nails, I try to throw like a little animal party. You know what I mean? I threw an anime party for the party animals. So on here, you see they have the little confettis, right? The numbers, the entire alphabet, and the balloon. And then you have the balloon animals, the elephant. You have a monkey, a giraffe, a little weeny dog there. And then you have another little dog right here that kind of looks like, is it Pluto? That's what he reminds me of. I love him. And then here's the little swan guy, right? And the butterfly. So I think I have a couple of them. I have the little giraffe, right? The little Pluto doggy looking dude. I got that monkey. Then I went ahead and just got the butterfly. So, and the elephant. The elephant went here. I want to say that I shrunk all of them except for the dog because I wanted to also fit a balloon letter. So that's why I went ahead and did that. And then underneath there, I have, what do you call that? The confetti. The confetti's on the bottom. So that's that little cutie pie coming out. Three or two balloon animals, and then finally, dude, this one is just so romantic to me. It's number 330, vintage doodle. Look at that cutie. Isn't she beautiful? I'm a sucker for window things. Looking at little window right here with no curtain type deal, and it has these little pretty branches all around the vine. This one does have the curtains on it, and it has a cute little plant potted right in the middle. Some beautiful little flower-like things here, romantic, like the kind that you put inside of your book type deal back in the days. And then look, a cute little bicycle with a little guy holding a little flower pot on it. And then like a shed type deal, little building type situation. I'm gonna say this might be a house, but like a hut looking. Yeah, almost looks like a little shoppy though. I don't know. But yeah, that building as well. There's another one right here. There's like two of them together, but it's really, really pretty. Really, really cute. I love it and romantic. It has little corners and stuff. So pretty, and a big rose kind of closed up and an open one. There's another little flower here, and I don't know what kind of flower that one is. I don't know the name, but it's also very pretty. I did actually do a set with it, but I wasn't exactly loving it up because I feel like the base that I have was just too busy. I'll put the picture up here though on. So there it is, all three that are gonna be coming out. Let's go ahead and pick up some of these images, right? Alright, so who do we wanna pick up first? Let's go ahead and do it in the same order, you know what I mean? Let's start with this beautiful little baby right here. Listen, there are some really pretty mommies in the group with this plate. If you wanna go check them out, they have like real colorful backgrounds and stuff, with like pigment powders and smooshes and stuff, I believe. I don't quote me because I'll be like, I'll be making shit up. Listen. Just like I dream it, okay? I'm not trying to be crazy. I just like it happens, in my mind. It feels real. But it's not, okay? So I don't know. But definitely there are some of that, I'm sure. And look how beautiful that is. Gorgeous. I think that what I'm gonna do with this little guy is I'm gonna color it in with what do you call that? When you like markers and stuff. I mean, I want to say watercolor because it's really not, but that's what I'm gonna be doing, I believe. I love the trees on it. It's so pretty, so cute, like real. It doesn't look like the cartoon trees. They kind of remind me of the ones that the bonsais that you like cut up, nip up, get into a real cute little shape. Look at that, bang bang, little water coming down in a stream. That's gorgeous. You know what? This is what I'm gonna miss. My freaking guy right here, this ceiling that's no longer available because I did like matting them out so that way we could see the image a lot better. So that's gonna be sad. The new one is sticky. Anyways, I'm not gonna bore you. So next, let's get another. Ooh, let's get a little panther guy, right? Boom, let's get him. I don't know what it is. If it's a cheetah or a panther. Looking at the face, it just reminds me of the panther face because I was actually just reading about these, or rather the cheetahs and the cats and the lions and stuff from this little Christmas book that my son got for Christmas from my oldest kid. It's adorable. I'm gonna show you guys. And his face kind of looks like this. Beautiful. Let me put that little guy right here. Pacatin. Here you go. Boom. Explore. Take over. Whatever. Love it. Beautiful. See, that's gonna be really, really pretty. Can already see it. I synced it. No, but it's really gorgeous. I also want to pick up the guy. Why is he so beautiful to me? There's just something about him and what he must be feeling, that really makes me happy. So let's pick him up and put him right here. Boom. He could have a real pretty colors behind him, like a sunset type look behind him. And then him with nothing but nature. He looks so tiny. That's when you realize, well, not realize, but when you feel, I want to say it like that. That's when you feel how big the world can really because it really does seem small sometimes, doesn't it? Here we go, boom, and you got that little happy tree. That's that little happy tree right there. That what's his name does. And I kind of messed that up. But listen, I just wanted to get this guy a little bit closer so that he can fit my nail. So, boom, we're going to put it right here. Bam. Oh, that's so nice. It's so nice. I can picture it. That's one of the happy places for me. Yes, it is. I like it a lot. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, yes, 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 yes. What else? Nah, bet out that way before I forget. I told you I was gonna show you this. Look how cute this is. Our World and Pictures, the animal book. Look how cute. So let me show you the one about the lions, tigers, qué sé yo, okay? Cats, basically. I couldn't believe they were all. Oh, look at that. We landed right on my baby. Hang on, it was at the end somewhere here. Let's look it up, right? This is how we found cat over here. The que gatos. Cats, and it says that the cats were there. We're so blind. Okay, so number 258. Right here, ¿verdad? Vamos. Let's go to 258. Oh, look at that little push. Give it a little pushy push. Okay, so I just came through. I didn't see them all. My bad. I'm good. I did look at, of course, us, right? Make sure I looked at humans. And they were right here with the catty guys. Yeah, so cute. Of course, we're there. Humans, right? Then here's our little cutie pies, and there's my little snookeroo. But anyways, I was looking at the whisper tiger. There it is. See, it looks just like him. It looks like him, but it could be any of them, right? The body shape is the same with the leopard. You know, Remy has that, and I feel like that guy doesn't have it. But look, he does. He's got some black leopard on him right here. Can barely see it. That's the jaguar guy. Boom. So he really looks like it could be any of those. It could be any of those guys right there. But definitely look forward. You just use a different color. Pow! You got your guy, right? And there we are. They found us very funny over here with the monkeys and the primates. The way we represented, hold up, where we were humans. Humans. Here we go. It's a human. Well, we gotta be like that. But anyway, that's what it is. So this is cute. It's very interesting. It's got some really cute little animals in there and stuff. So, moving along, okay? The last of the one numero tres, which is finally this very romantic looking one. Oh, I'm telling you, I think I'm gonna definitely try him again because I was in love, and I think that what I'm gonna do is do it like on a green. I just wanna see like a pastel green, and then there's romantic images on it. Let's pick up a few of my favorites, I'm calling it that, but you know how it goes. They're all favorites. And you do have them in both the sizes here, and of course, a lot of these things are not really reverse stamping, so that's another thing why it look kind of like too dark, on my money and what I was doing with it. So let's go ahead though and do that here like what I did. I was using these flowers and stuff, and they were very dark, and then I was putting on top of it an image, and that was just not working, ladies. So we're gonna have another go. Okay, let's see what goes on here. But this is one of my favorites because it has the beautiful key. Isn't the key beautiful? It's gorgeous. This is actually, let me see, is that the bigger image? Yeah, it must be because I don't even see where the smaller one is, but I got it from right there. And that cutie pie, it's just like the old school key, I'm gonna put it right here. Boom. Gorgeous, but you can see the flowers and stuff. It's just a very small little reverse stamping type deal. So it's dark, kind of, depending, of course, on what color you picked up. But I picked it up in black. Hello. And that's how that went down. So I have that one. And another one that I absolutely love is, of course, the, whatchamacallit, the windows and this candle. It's so pretty. That candle is gorgeous. Let's put it up in black here and put it on our white. Boom. Candle, baby. Look at that. It's so pretty. I could see that on like a wine nail. You have a real pretty little wine colored nail, and then you color this little guy and you put it on top. How gorgeous would that be? Let's roll. Boom. Roll it. There it is. Very, very pretty. There is another two with the window, dude. Let's pick up that window. Oh, and this guy too is beautiful. This is the whatchamacallit, the bike. It's so pretty. I love it. I don't know what it is about. It's just a bike, but it's so freaking adorable. It was so cute. I did like that. Boom. My bike was cute, but the one right here, I just double stacked it and it was not attractive. Okay. But you can see it up here. I'm sharing. Okay, sharing is caring. In some instances, do some of it like keeping. Don't be sharing that. You not caring about me sharing that garbage. Get out of here. Alright, so here it goes. Boom. Oh, it was so pretty. I love it too. The little flowers. The little spring day or whatever. Pagatim, boom. Beautiful. Okay, last one that I'm gonna pick up here. I mean, I kind of want to do the rose, but I'm not. Okay, you know who I'm picking up? The mother effing right here, baby. Here we go and put it on that black nail. The type of contrast I'm talking about. Anyway, here it is. Bam. And let's get rid of the rest of the stuff, though. Hold up. Get out the way, get out the way. Look how pretty. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Very vintage. Very vintage and very romantic. Definitely not bad to the bone. No, it's not bad, okay? It's a different vibe. So let me go ahead. Look at it, though. It's pretty. I'm gonna recap you, okay? I'm gonna let this guy dry or whatever. And then I'm gonna come back and talk a hole in your head now. I'm not. I'm gonna try to run it real quick, okay? Look at me trying to be skimpy with this thing. Can somebody please have the Shimano lady do it again? Again, okay? Again. No shame. No! Alright, so here we go. Let's do a little recap situation and stuff. So here it is. Numero one that's coming out, a little reprint guy, right? Number 289, waterfalls. And we did go ahead and pick up some of those waterfalls on here, right here. Pagating with the man. Boom, the whole deal with the plants and stuff. And then we did go ahead and get our little felly. Yo. Okay, so yeah, so that's that. And then here, numero 302, balloon animals, party animals, right? We got a whole alphabet as well as the numbers, including the O, zero, not O. And then there are different animals there for you to play with, right? So I did go ahead and pick up a little weenie dog, the confetti, right? And we do have here the bad monkey though. He's a bad mono, no. And then we do have over here a couple of others like the giraffe and some of those letters. But we got that little elephant guy. Espérate, what is this again? The butterfly, monkey. We got that little doggy style, so you know lots of stuff. And then the very last one is Miss Romantical. And this one is number 330, vintage doodle. Adorable, really, really pretty. We're gonna do some more stuff with this one, okay? I owe it to myself. Now here it is. We got the window. Look how pretty that is. That really gorgeous key. Isn't it beautiful? And then we did pick up, where's that at though? Here we go. That really pretty bike. Little old school bikes and stuff. And then we have that romantico vampire like candle right here with this little decoration. So those are the three that are coming out. Hopefully you see something you like. And if not, just come back next week because you know what? We gonna have more, baby. This is not the end. This is actually the beginning. Welcome to 2026. Okay, so thanks again for checking this out. And holla! Don't forget, please remember to give yourself as much as you need. You hear me? You may not need that much, but definitely you can't be a zero, okay? It can't mean that you never tender to yourself. It can't mean that you can't be nice to yourself. Treat yourself at least once a week, you know, call yourself cute, you know? Yeah, do it. Do it every day if you can, but if not, fine. Do it once a week, okay? I'm not trying to push my agenda on you, but I share that love avec everyone. Hey guys, please remember to like and subscribe.